But so for the last 2 years, when Stable Diffusion XL came out, I started a couple hundred social media accounts, varying from in ethnicity, sex, age, all these different things, and trying to create as hyper realistic images as possible with the illusion that they were real people. And over the last year or so, they've gotten a lot of traction, some of them hundreds of thousands of followers. And the idea was not to create something that was too provocative where it would be obvious that they were somebody creating AI stuff. They're meant to be really tame, like Girl Next Door or something like that, just somebody living their life. But we're able to keep up with the frequency of all the need for posting regularly in stories and your feed and stuff like that. And now they've got a whole lot of traction. So it brings me to this other different thing where I'm sampling the AI detection systems on the different platforms and trying to figure out, okay, you have Flux, Stable Diffusion, ChatGPT, and all these other different ones with Sora that you're able to create images or video. What tools are they incorporating for watermarking or allowing platforms to know that it was created on their service, so that they're able to throttle or detect in some way, shape, or form fake news or whatever it is?
What percentage of the accounts you made did get caught in like a sweep where it was like, oh, clearly AI banned?
That's tough, because there's a number of variables that it's hard to take into account for, because that was another reason for not going provocative with a lot of them, was that you don't want people to flag it, because flagging will escalate whatever that is. But right now, your obvious ones, I think there is definitely something to be said, and it's probably because OpenAI stuff's not as photorealistic as some of the other ones. Like Flux is a really good diffusion model for images and stuff like that. But PKA with video, and there's so many out there. The evolution of this, though, and inevitably, like I'm a big individual rights absolutist. It was just kind of interesting going from that hardcore libertarian perspective of capitalism and everything to the last few years. I feel like we're getting close to the point where you could break capitalism with a handful of companies that just, as an example, OpenAI and some of these other companies are under legal scrutiny for scraping the known internet to train their models. And so we need to have these conversations about, if a company takes and creates a product that leverages user either with their consent or not, but uses their information, their IP or whatever against them, what happens when you start displacing those people in their jobs based off of training the product with their information? It's like it's kind of screwed up. And so
probably not a good answer to that yet. Like,
no,
tamp down on the AI companies.